Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Another Tuesday that God has granted us of life. Another Tuesday that God has granted us with good health, mental and physical, and another great work day. So we give thanks to God for giving us excellent health. That way we can earn our daily bread. So we give thanks to God for that. And we give thanks that we can be on YouTube to express our ideas and to share with our YouTube family. Tonight this telecast is dedicated to the good health, and we ask God for his complete intervention. We ask God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, for their intervention to give excellent health to Caneshades. To Caneshades. So we're going to dedicate this telecast to Caneshades, and we are also going to dedicate this telecast to Uncle Tindu's dear mother. To Uncle Tindu's dear mother, we will refer to her as Mother Tindu. Mother Tindu, in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, may God and the Virgin Mary bless Caneshades and Mother Tindu, and grant them two beautiful people excellent health, mental and physical. So tonight, this telecast is dedicated to Caneshades and to Mother Tindu. Mother Tindu. May God bless them both with the utmost respect, and we ask God to bless them with excellent health, mental and physical, and long life. And long life. Tonight we're going to talk about a little bit about StreamYard, and then I want to talk about, and this is especially for our young people on YouTube. I am going to explain how to present yourself at an interview, how you should conduct yourself in a job interview, and I will share how it was when I was a young man, the way we used to look for a job back then. Just sharing my just sharing my experience. Okay, as I always do, as I always do, I want to be clear every night. Every time I go on the air, I'm going to do this. I want to be clear because I want everyone to be clear. This channel is dedicated to God and to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. This channel, this channel is under the management of Uncle Edwin. And this channel is also Emery's channel. Let me repeat it again. This channel is also Emery's channel. In other words, this channel is the Uncle Edwin and Nephew Emery channel. It's an old man with a young man. I tell you my experiences as an old man, and he will tell you his experiences as a young man. So I learned from Emery. He's a young man, and he as a young man, he learns from me too. And we both learn from our chat family and from the viewers. That's the way this channel works. We learn, we are here to learn and to share our experiences. And this is very important, and I will stress it a million times. This channel, this channel will maintain respect, honor for everyone. There is no gossip ever. There will be no gossip here ever, no drama or no turmoil. Whatever is going on in other channels, that's their business. That is their business. And here, we will not touch, we will never touch what's going on in other channels. That is not our business. And especially if other channels are involved in turmoil, drama, and gossip. Here, we do not permit that. If you that is listening to me, our chat family, our distinguished viewers, if you are into gossip, that means that this channel is not for you. So it's nice knowing you and have a good life. If I invite you to the panel, we will discuss the topics that I have presented. If you have a positive and an educational topic, you can bring it, but do not bring gossip, do not bring turmoil, and don't try to sneak in gossip, because you are gone. I must be clear, and to be extra clear, never forget that I'm 67 years old. I'm born and raised in New York City, in the Bronx, in the South Bronx, and we, the sons of New York, and also the daughters of New York, when we are born, we have a pit bull scent. We have a pit bull scent. We can sense trouble before it begins. So if I sense trouble from, it doesn't matter who it is, you are gone. This channel will maintain the highest level of behavior, because this channel is going to give an example to others how a channel should be on YouTube. because we must respect YouTube for the privilege that they are giving us. This is a privilege. This is a gift that you can get on the air an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 24 hours straight without paying 1 cent. YouTube is giving us the privilege of expressing our ideas for free because, and I want to make this clear because not many people understand it, YouTube is not free. YouTube is not free. I hear a lot of people, they complain about the commercials. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God for them commercials. That's why we can be on the air for free. Because them companies that are advertising on YouTube, thank God for them companies. God bless them. And I pray for all the companies that advertise on YouTube to be successful. Because if it wasn't for them, we cannot be on the air. It's simple. It's real simple. Because a lot of people say, YouTube is free. YouTube is not free. You know how much it costs to maintain the equipment? To maintain the equipment that like I always say, YouTube is over 2 billion. There are 2 billion people transmitting 24/7. So just imagine the equipment that YouTube has. That way, over 2 billion people can participate on a live format because YouTube is live 24/7. Right now, I'm having my telecast, but there are over 2 billion telecasts at the same time. So just imagine the equipment, the technical equipment that just imagine the technical equipment that YouTube has, and just imagine the cost, what it costs to maintain that equipment. Just think about that, because a lot of people don't even think about that because they don't have that knowledge. So I am sharing that knowledge with you all. Because many people think you turn on YouTube and boom, magic. No, that magic costs money. Do not complain about commercials. Commercials, the reason you can be on the air, thank God for commercials. And to be clear, there's 2 ways you can watch. There are 2 ways you can watch YouTube. I pay monthly $11.99 plus tax. That means that when I watch YouTube, I don't watch commercials, but the commercials are being transmitted. The reason that I don't see it because I pay $11.99, and there's a lot of people. There's millions of people that pay every month $11.99 for non-commercial YouTube. That means that the reason when I turn on YouTube, the reason that I don't see the commercials on my YouTube, because there's only one YouTube, is because I pay $11.99. If I don't pay the $11.99, I'll have the regular YouTube with the commercials, which is no problem also for me. which is no problem. And thank God for the people like me that pay $11.99, and thank God for the people that put commercials that 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 YouTube can make money to make a profit for them because they must make a profit. That's what business is all about. With that money, they maintain their technical equipment because they have engineers to maintain that equipment. That way we can get on the air. With that commercial money, content creators can get paid every month because content creators get a commission. The successful ones, the ones that are not successful, you get paid nothing because your content your content is your content your content your content is not good. Let In other words, I am a salesman. I sell cars. If I do not sell cars, I don't get paid. Period. So I have to be a good salesman. That way I can sell cars and I can get paid every month. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. See, I want to bring people to reality because many live in a fantasy world. My mother, my mother, when I was a little kid, she took a coconut. She presented me with a coconut. She shook the coconut and she said, and she asked me when I was a little kid, she asked me, Edwin, why does the coconut have coconut water inside? Why does the coconut, why do coconuts have coconut water inside? Well, when I was a little kid, I did not know. But my mother explained to me why, how come coconuts have water inside. My mother also explained to me when I turn on the faucet, why does water come out of the faucet? She also explained to me when I go to the wall that I turn on the light, how come I have electricity? Where does that electricity come from? And why do we have the privilege of having electricity? Why do we have the privilege every time we open the faucet, why does water come out? Where does that water come from? My mother also explained to me how come when I open the refrigerator, why do I have food? Where does that food come from? Where does that food come from? How come every time we open the refrigerator, I would say everyone on YouTube, especially us that we live in the United States of the great America, we that live, and also the people that live in Europe, but there are many people still in this world. I repeat, there are a lot of people still in this world, and there are a lot of countries that they have no refrigerator. If they don't have a refrigerator, that means they don't have any food. They don't have a faucet inside their house. That means there is no running water that comes in their house. That means they have no electricity. We are so privileged. We are so privileged. So I am using metaphors because we must value YouTube. We must value, we must value YouTube. A lot of people do not value YouTube. They think YouTube in their minds, in their sick minds, because they're sick. They use YouTube to insult people, to harass people, to doubt, to degrade human beings, like if they were slaves, less than slaves. Because some slave masters were not as evil as many on YouTube. So tonight, we must all honor YouTube and tell YouTube, thank you, YouTube, for the privilege that you are giving us, especially those that have their channels activated. Use your channels, use your channels for positive things. Do not use your channel to do evil, because God is going to get you. And when God comes to get you, I do not want to be around, because it's going to be like a big tidal wave that is going to devour you. And that is guaranteed. Those individuals that misuse YouTube every day, the tidal wave is coming. The tidal wave is coming. And when that tidal wave comes, you're gonna disappear in 1 second. You will be gone forever. And that is a fact. So we must all honor YouTube and be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful. You have an activated channel. You can express your opinion, but you cannot use YouTube to harass, to degrade others. That is a sin. That is a mortal sin, and you will pay for it. You will pay. If you have a channel, use it for positive actions, for entertainment, for instruction, for educational. And to be clear, there is only one YouTube. There are no communities, there are no neighborhoods, there is no genres. That is all invented by people that do not know what YouTube is really all about. YouTube is one YouTube. The more people you subscribe to, the more people you subscribe to, the more channels you watch of different topics, your YouTube window will open. Will keep on opening. If you only watch, this is just an example. If I only watch, this is an example, and there's nothing wrong with it either. If I only watch cat shows, all I do when I watch YouTube is I watch cat shows, which is no problem. There are people like me. I love cats. I have a cat. His name is Mimo. I love my cat like if he was my grandson. I love my cat like if it was MRE, because I love MRE, and I'm not afraid to say it. I love MRE and I love Miss Angel Gotti with all my heart and soul. and I'm not afraid to say it. My two special people on YouTube, Miss Angel Gotti and Anne Marie and Uncle Tindu. Them are my. I love and I respect everyone. To be clear, and everyone is dear to my heart, and I respect everyone. I respect everyone, even the ones that are not doing the right thing. I respect them and I love them as a Christian. And if they and if they and if and if they are humble enough, if they would be humble enough and ask me if I could help them, if I could help them in a favor they need, I will help them. But they have to ask me humbly, and they have to have honor, and they have to have respect, and they must stop doing what they're doing, because I will not help them. I will not help them if they are doing evil. I will not, because if I help them, I am I am motivating that evil, and I will not do that. I will only help those that are on the right path. I must be clear. Is I like to be clear when I talk. So getting back to what I was saying, we must honor YouTube. And there is only one YouTube. I hear people, well, I belong to this community and I belong to this neighborhood. No, there is only one YouTube. What appears, what appears on your newsline, what appears on your newsline constantly is what you always see. Again, I repeat and put this in your brains because that's the way it is. The more people you subscribe to, the, your YouTube window will open. Many of us, our window just have it a little open. Others have it a little bit more open. Others have it halfway open. And they are many that have it completely open. Again, I repeat, YouTube, over 2 billion. There are over 2 billion human beings. The more you open your window, you will get to meet the complete 2 billion. Some are stuck because they themselves don't open the window. Some of you have the window closed. Again, I repeat, there is only one YouTube. There is no such thing as a community. There is no such thing. I went to that. No, this is not a neighborhood. This is YouTube. This YouTube. This is universal. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube covers the whole world. So just think about that. Just think about that. Right now, we have people from Scotland, we have people from Ireland, we have people from Africa, we have people from all parts of the world. The most important, and put this in your brains, the more people you subscribe to, and the more programs you watch, different topics, we all open our own windows here on YouTube. Sometimes I hear a person say, I unsubscribe to this one. I unsubscribe to that one. You just close the window. You just closed your own window. Because if you are unsubscribing, that means that you are closing yourself. You are closing your YouTube. Every time I receive a new subscriber, sometimes I get the notice and sometimes I do not get the notice. But when I do get the notice, you know what I do? I immediately subscribe to the person that's subscribing to me because that's a window that I'm opening. See, that person that's subscribing to me, I subscribe back. So that person is opening their window by subscribing to me, and I am opening my window subscribing to that person. Every person that subscribes to me, that I receive a notice, because I can't subscribe if I don't receive a notice, because that's impossible. But the notices that I receive, I immediately, I immediately subscribe to the person. That means that my window, I'm opening my window constantly. And that's the way YouTube works. And that's the way the application of YouTube was designed. The more people you subscribe to, and the more people subscribe to you, you start growing. And you watch, and if you watch, and if you have different likes, so never unsubscribe to anyone. Subscribe to everybody, and your window will open. That's the way YouTube works. There is only one YouTube, and our goal must be to open that window. That way, we can be part of the 2 billion. We're gonna see. My goal is to subscribe to 2 billion more people. That is my goal, and that should be the goal of everyone. I'm talking in metaphor. So now getting back to the equipment, the technical equipment that has YouTube. So you have, so think about it. Think about it. YouTube has engineers, has electricians that work for YouTube to maintain the system. That way we can be on the air. And that costs money. That costs money. So how does YouTube earn their money? By selling advertisement. They have salespeople that call up the different companies. Would you like to advertise on YouTube? That's the way it works. That's uh, that's the water inside the coconut. If it wasn't for them advertisers that are investing in YouTube, YouTube cannot exist. The same thing goes for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's the way it works. I sell cars, I buy cars, I sell cars. If I don't sell, we have to close down the dealership, and I am unemployed. That is basic. That's the way it works. So let us honor YouTube. Everyone, at least, I hope everyone has a little understanding of what I am talking about. It's basic. What I'm talking about is first grade level. So everyone should understand. Okay. So tonight we honor Caneshades. Caneshades, if you are listening to me, you are welcome to come on the chat and I will send you the magic link. That way you can say hello to all your family friends, and you can say hello, and you can be with me until I finish the telecast. Or you can just come in and say a few words, whatever you want, Caneshades. This is your channel. To be clear, I like Caneshades. To me, this is my opinion of Caneshades. Caneshades is a good young man. He has a good heart. He's very intelligent, and he has great potential, and he has a good future if he puts his mind to it. That's my opinion of Caneshades. Just like Emery, a good young man with a good heart, has great potential. If Emery would put all his if Emery would concentrate on his history here on YouTube, over 1 million subs. If Caneshades would concentrate on what he really likes, like sports, football, and Caneshades produces videos. Let me tell you, any company, any professional company can contract Caneshades in their publicity department, and Caneshades would fit in perfectly. So we have Emery, we have Caneshades, brilliant young men, men of the future, like American made. Another young man, brilliant young man, brilliant. They have professional potential. That is my opinion. Okay. This telecast is dedicated to Caneshades and to Mother Tindu. Uh, Mother Tindu is the mother of Uncle Tindu. Tindu and Pitbull. We ask God tonight and the Holy Mother Virgin Mary to bless Caneshades and Mother Tindu with excellent health and long life. In the name of God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And I'm expecting, if God permits, MRE will be here shortly. As soon as I receive the notice that my nephew has arrived, I will send the magic link. Okay. Okay, I hope everyone understands what I explained about honoring YouTube. We must be thankful. We must, because I hear a lot of people sometimes, boy, they talk bad about YouTube, and YouTube is giving you a privilege free. It's like I work for an automobile company. I should be thankful that they have given me the opportunity to work for them, because by me working for them, I can support my family. And I will and thank God that I work for them, that I have my refrigerator full of food, my mortgage is paid for, I can pay the water bill, I can pay the light bill, I can take my suits to the cleaners. Uh, when my grandson says, "Grandpa, I'm broke again." Grandpa, can you lend me $100? Can you lend me? No. I always say to my grandson, don't tell me to lend because you never pay back. Just tell me, give me $100. Thank God that I have a job. That way, when my grandson asks for the $100, thank God I have them. Because if I didn't have a job, and my grandson tells me, uh, If I didn't have a job, I couldn't give them the $100. What I'm trying to say by that, be thankful. Sometimes I see a lot of people too criticizing their jobs. I hate this stupid job. This stupid company that I work for, I hope they burn in hell. Hey, you work for them. Uh, that's where you support your family. What are you saying? Getting back to what my mother says. See, that's how come my mother used to tell me, you must learn why the coconut has coconut water inside. So that is a metaphor. We must know the reason why things are. We must know why we must know the reason of things. We must know what's behind everything. And one thing very important that I see also on YouTube, that we shouldn't do it, but people do it. I don't do it. I only have one channel. That's it. I only have one channel, which is my profile page is a channel, and I just activated it. Everyone has a profile page. That is your channel. All you have to do is activate it to go on live. Everyone, everyone on YouTube is a content creator. Right now, all the chat family that's in the chat, all of yous are all of yous are content creators. All of yous. The only thing that many of you have activated their pages, and many of you have not activated your pages, but you are all content creators. Because I hear people on YouTube talk about, like, I'm a con. The way they talk about themselves is like the people that are watching them, they're like nothing. No, we are all the same. We are all content creators. We are all subscribers. And we are also all followers. Because I subscribe to other people that have channels. So when I go to another channel, I am no longer a content creator. I am a follower of that person. I am a subscriber of that person. That is reality. I am only a content creator. Well, I don't like to use that word because this is my opinion. I am just an old man that has a channel that's sharing his experience. Because see, this is my mindset. The meaning of content creator, this is my own opinion. You can have whatever opinion you want, but this is mine. Martin Scorsese is a content creator. Steven Spielberg is a content creator. That is just my opinion. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because I don't want no misinterpretations. Okay. I hope I am clear. I hope no one misunderstood what I said. Because I say things in good faith, because I want everyone to be well informed. You have to be well informed, and you have to live in reality. You cannot live in fantasy. There's a lot of people that love living in fantasy. No, my parents, may God bless their memories. My mother, my father taught me to live in reality. If I have $5 in my pocket and I want to go and date a girl, the reality, I can't date her because I only have $5 on me. How can you go out on a date with $5? It's impossible. You cannot do it. So that means that I cannot date that girl because I only have $5. I have to wait. I have to wait at least to have $100. See, if I have $100, now I can date the girl, take her to the movies, have something to eat. I'm talking about $100 in 1970. Let's say 1980 or something, but you could only go, to be clear, if you have $100 and you're going to take out a young lady, well, you can go to the movies and maybe go to a fast food. We must be clear at all times. Now, if you want to take her to a beautiful restaurant with $100, you're not going to a nice restaurant. If you have a date and you want to take a beautiful young lady to a nice restaurant, we're talking in 2023. You better have $500 on you. You better have $500 on you. That way, you can take it to a nice restaurant and be at peace. Because if you take that young lady to a beautiful restaurant with $100, I guarantee that you will be washing dishes at the end of the day with your girlfriend. And that is embarrassing. Just some humor, but humor with truth. Okay. Let me check the chat. The chat family. Welcome to the home theater. Let me see. We have American Made. God bless you, American Made. American Made, would you like to come on the panel? It will be an honor. American Made. And now we have Mike Wall from Iron Wall Inc. Mike Wall always makes the best walls. That's how come President Trump said, Mike Wall is my best friend because Mike Wall makes the best walls. Just some humor, Mike. A big hug for Mike. And also, when you have a chance, call President Trump. He wants to speak to you. Okay, we have Andrea. Andrea, my good friend from Rome. Andrea, if you want to be on the panel, I will paste the magic link and have your grandmother also. We have my dear friend always, Miss AMNB Bay. We have Miss Lauren, and we have Joe. A big hug for Miss Lauren and a big hug for Joe. I send you a special blessing, Miss Lauren, and your beautiful daughter, and my dear friend always, Joe Bay, another great Italian from Brooklyn. Special blessings always for Miss Lauren and Mr. Joe Bay. They're they are my friends from my heart always. And Miss AMMB, I always say, the Alpha Omega woman. The Alpha Omega woman. And let me tell you, and this is my opinion, and I stand by it. If Miss AMMB, if she would concentrate on YouTube, really concentrate on topics that she likes. I'm talking. When I talk this way, I refer to positive content. Positive content. Miss AMMB has an excellent personality. She has an excellent speaking voice, and she's very intelligent. She would also have over 1 million subscribers just like Emery and just like Caneshades. And that is reality. Miss AM MB has great potential. That is my opinion as a professional salesman with over 40 years of experience. So may God bless Miss AMMB and may God bless Mr. Joe. Miss AMMB, if you would like to be on the panel, I will send the link and you can say hello to all your dear friends. You are welcome on the panel, Miss Lauren, and you are also welcome on the panel, Mr. Joe. This is your house. And like I said, and I repeat, this is God's channel. And this is the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary's channel. And God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, loves Lauren. God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, and God love Joe Bay. You know why? Because Miss Lauren is the daughter of God. Miss Lauren is God's daughter. We are all God's sons and daughters. So being that this channel is the God channel and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary channel, I go by the rules of God. To be clear. So if anyone wants, I will paste the link to the people that I have mentioned. Okay, B1, welcome, sir. B1, and thank you, B1, for your service. And we got my dear friends from New York City, from the Bronx, the Albanian Syndicate. God bless you. And we have Miss Heaven. Wait, Miss Heaven. God bless you always, Miss Heaven. And we have my dear friend, always, my dear friend, always, Tommy Salami. Tommy Salami. Welcome, Tommy Salami. My dear friend, always. And we got Minnie the Moocher. Minnie the Moocher. God bless you, Minnie. And if I'm not mistaken, Minnie is a retired registered nurse. If I am not mistaken. And if I'm mistaken, please hit me with your iron pan in the head, that I will accept it. A big hug for Minnie the Moocher. Minnie has a big heart, and she's one of the kindest human beings on YouTube. And we have Andre Fatali and his dear grandmother from Rome. Okay, I'm scrolling backwards. I don't want to miss anyone. Okay. I want to thank everyone for coming. Okay, to be clear, who wants to be on the panel? Who wants to be on the panel? Just let me know on the chat. That way I can paste the magic link. So who will I can fit 9 people. I can fit 9 people. I can fit 9 people on the panel. So, but we cannot all talk at the same time. We will talk by turn. Come on, people. Who's going to be on the panel tonight? American made, please honor me. Miss Lauren, come on. Please honor me. Joe Baye, come on. Everyone that's in the chat, you are all welcome to be on the panel. Just tell me, and I will. Just tell me on the chat. Just give me the order, and I will paste the link. Okay. So far, no one is telling me anything. Come on, people. I want everyone to feel that this is your channel. Wait, let me see. Miss Karen. Miss Karen has arrived. My dear nephew has just arrived. So that means, nephew, splash on the Aqua Velva. Make sure your Bella Lugosi tuxedo is correct. That's it. Don't forget that I rented it, and we have to give it in tomorrow by 12 o'clock. If not, I have to pay $5 extra. Okay, Emery, I will now get the magic link from Skeletor in the magic vault. So everyone, I will be right back. It takes me like 2 minutes. I'll take a cab and I'll go to YouTube City. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Here I go.
Hello, Uncle Edmund. Can you hear me?
Welcome, nephew.
How's it going?
Great. Nephew, I have a surprise for you tonight.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
Are you ready?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I have, listen to me carefully. I have in my power, which I will reveal and expose tonight, only on this channel. I have your first grade report card.
All right.
I also, listen to me carefully, because when I with the help of Skeletor, the master doctor, I have invited, listen to me carefully, Emery.
Okay.
I have invited your fourth grade girlfriend to tell all here on this channel, and her name is Molly, your fourth grade girlfriend. Do you remember Molly?
I do. Molly was a nice girl, but she liked to punch me a lot, and I'm scared of Molly. I hope she doesn't come on. Oh man.
Well, Emery, Molly's gonna tell it all tonight live. And I also have your third grade math teacher because you only got a 65 when you were in the fourth grade in math. So
Yeah.
tonight, Emery, you will be revealed. You will be doxxed completely.
Oh, you're funny, dude. I was bad at math though, but I was good in history. How you doing, B1? Canalupe Jones, Karen, Hev. Oh, you've been live yet? I didn't realize you were on. I took a ride with my cousin real quick and just came home. I took the dog with me too. We let the dogs run down the road. There's this little park, and couldn't sleep, so I let the dogs run a little. And I realized you were live. I was like, oh,
Emery, by any chance, did you get to hear anything? Any of my opening statements?
no, I didn't. Nope, I didn't hear nothing until I came in the room.
Okay. To be clear, this telecast, this telecast is dedicated in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother Virgin Mary. This telecast is dedicated for the good health of Caneshades and the mother of Dindu.
Why? What's everything all right with Dindu's mom?
The information that I have, I think Dindu's mother, I think she visited the hospital today, but I don't have any more information. But
I'll say a prayer for her.
okay, but I pray to God and the Holy Mother Virgin Mary to please bless our Uncle Dindu's mother, and may God bless her with excellent health, and also our dear friend Caneshades.
Yeah, can I? I'll say Hail Mary real quick. Hail Mary, nome del Padre, Figlio e Spirito Santo. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Hail Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now to have a death. Amen. Yeah, and look over Caneshades and Dindu's mom for sure.
Right. So, so this telecast, Emery, this telecast is dedicated to these two special people, and may God bless them. Uh, before you came on the air, because I can't repeat what I said completely.
Oh, I'll watch it. I'll go back and watch it when it's over.
Yeah. But that way that you have an idea. I was talking about the privilege of being on YouTube, and that we should all be grateful of having an instrument like YouTube, and that YouTube. I'm sorry, wait. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. That YouTube should be used only for positive use, and people that use it and people that misuse YouTube, it is a sin. Emery,
Yep.
I would like Miss Karen, if Miss Karen wants to be on the panel. Miss Karen, please press the link. If Miss Bella Rose wants to be in the panel, please press the link. If anyone else on the chat want to be on the panel, you are welcome. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, and everyone knows my rules and regulations, so I do not have to repeat myself. Emery, I want to discuss with you, because there's a lot of young people that need this information. There's a how do you look? Okay, Emery, being that you are a young person, my question to you is this: how do young people look for a job today?
I'm not sure, really. I'm 44. I would say a teenager would probably I don't know, go to a guidance counselor at school, something like that. Newspapers, you can look at classifieds, things like that. Ask people. Just go to different places and get applications. I don't know
Okay,
if young people would really do it though. I don't know how they do it nowadays. I've been
okay,
in the same place for a long time.
okay. Emery, without getting into nothing personal, can you explain to us? But speaking in general, without divulging any, because I don't want no one to know your personal stuff, because
Yeah,
it's sacred. Can you tell us how? Can you tell us how you found your job?
yeah. Through my family and family's friends, they owned a few businesses and stuff like that. So I always I got through there and worked with them. I also used to work at the highway departments. I used to work at the civic center. I've done a lot of things, but I've been with these places for years, though, working at these joints. But I did work at the civic center, which is a place where the bands come, the circus, stuff like that. The Providence hockey, the basketball. I was there for years too, and I always got
O-
the jobs through my friends' fathers, stuff like that. I always got jobs.
Okay, okay. Emery, B1 says going online, create a resume and send it out.
Yes, that's very. Yeah, B1's a smart guy. He actually fought for this country also. Uh, yeah, how you doing, B1? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, go online, create a resume, send it out to people, email it to a bunch of places. I like the old-fashioned way of just going. We're not, I don't go in there and talking to the people. You gotta do, you gotta get motivated. I'd work anywhere. If I had to scrub toilets, I would. And I'd be proud of it. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of any job. Working's better than
You you are correct, Emery. And that comment you just made demonstrates the humility that you have in your heart. So I congratulate you, Emery.
oh,
I
thank
congratulate you
oh, th-
because that's how come I like you so much. Because you are you project humility,
oh,
and
thank
that is very important. In order to be successful in life, the more humble you are, the more successful you will be in life, and that is a fact. This actor, uh, if I'm not mistaken, his last name is Reeves.
oh, Keanu.
Right. He is the example of humility. I
Really?
don't
Well,
know.
I don't know much about him like that.
Let me tell you, Emery and Cat family. Reeves, that young man, that actor, that he has done a lot of movies. He is the most humble, and every time he sees a fan, he signs autographs. He takes he takes he takes photos with them. If he's on the he takes the train like any regular person. He gets
Wow.
a if, there's a video that he's in a New York City train. He's on the train like everybody else,
Wow.
and he sees a woman. See, when I was a kid, we were taught when we get on the bus or the train, if we would see a woman standing, we would give her our seat.
Yes.
We would give up we would give up our seat. That way, all women must be seated at all times. And that was something that was taught to us when we were young kids, Emery.
Yeah, that was taught to me also. If I'm someplace and a woman comes out, say a doctor's office, even it's happened many times at a doctor's or something. And if all the seats are taken and a woman comes in, I'll get up and give her my seat in a heartbeat. I was taught like that as a kid also. but just not many people in my generation are taught like that. But there's a lot of them. 'Cause if it was done with me, I know other people it was taught to also, but just not enough people are being taught those kind of values no more. Sadly,
And Marie, and our dear chat family, I'm going to share with you, being that my grandson is 20 years old, and I'm going to explain uh, how my grandson got his first job. My grandson is a high school grad only, because not all of, I like to be clear, our desire, our desire as responsible fathers and as responsible grandfathers, we all want our kids to graduate out of universities. We all want our kids to be lawyers and doctors and brain surgeons. But we have to be in reality.
yeah,
Not all sons and daughters qualify. You see, my
yeah,
grandson, I love him a lot. I mean, I adore my grandson. But me as the grandfather, I have to realize that my grandson does not qualify to be a brain surgeon.
and that doesn't
So
make
he
it
got a
bad.
job at an auto part.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
got a
That's
job at an
wrong.
auto part. He's a high school grad. He did not want to attend university, but I wanted him to see. I wanted my grandson to be the president
Yeah.
of the United States of America, but I know in reality that he will never be president.
Well, that's still a noble thing, though. Like I said,
Huh? I'm sorry.
that's still a noble job. Your grandson is a noble kid.
Right,
That's a good
but
job. And
but
not everybody wants to do that. But I know what you're saying. Every
yeah,
father and grandfather want their kid to be brain surgeons, but just not everybody is, and that's okay.
right, right. But my main point is this, Emery, and distinguished chat family, that we fathers and that we grandfathers and that we mothers, we must live in reality. You see, because many parents live in fantasy land. In other words, let us be clear. Little Tommy, let's be clear. Little Tommy is a jerk off. But the but listen to me, Emery. But little Timmy's mother, being that she lives in fantasy, Tommy is gonna be the greatest brain surgeon ever. No, that is not reality. If little Timmy gets a job at McDonald's, that is an achievement. Understand my point, Emery?
Yeah, no, that is an achievement, but they probably want little Tommy to be at NASA or something.
Right. See, because there's a lot of parents that live in fantasy, like, and that happens a lot, like in Little League,
Yeah,
and that's how come a lot of parents they behave badly because they think that little Timmy, what I want my little Timmy to be the cleanup better. No, ma'am, your little Timmy is going to sit in the bench because your little Timmy sucks.
it's true. Though. When I was, it's true. When I was in Little League, there was some kids that didn't even want to play. Like there was this one kid. He was terrible at baseball. He was terrible, but his father was the coach, and they were forcing him to play. This kid did not like baseball. He did not want to be there, and he was terrible at it. And he just was. He cried the whole time. The poor bastard. I'm talking about 9 years old. We were. And yeah, it was brutal. This kid hated it, and they just made him do it. And he was terrible. And the father was really hard on him, like screaming at him, calling him names. It's like, wow. It was. We all felt bad for him. I mean, I never forget that. We all felt so bad for him. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
the most important thing is that the parents, they have to live in reality.
Well, that's my
They have
point.
to live in.
The father wasn't in reality. He thought he was going to make his son a baseball player, hook or crook, and it just wasn't going to happen. The kid did not want to be there, and he was terrible too at it. Because he wasn't a ball player, and this father didn't care. He wanted to make it. He was so he even got in arguments with other coaches because they would tell him, "Hey, you're being hard on that kid." He's like, "That's my son." The guy was a nut.
Oh yeah, and Marie, check this out. When I was a kid, Superman was very popular.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be Superman. Yeah, I wanted to be Superman when I was a kid. So I went to the bathroom and got like a long towel, and I wrapped it around my neck, and I had the old fit. I had it was like a cake. It was like a cake. So what my mother did was my mother closed like all the windows, and she told me from the beginning, she said, "I am sorry to break your bubble, but you are not Superman. You will never be Superman. You can run around the house trying to fly, but don't dare open that window, because if you fly out, you're gonna crash head first, and
No.
you will be splattered." Because
Did you tell your mom that you did want to fly and you thought you could?
yeah, that's like how my mother noted, my mother acknowledged my desires immediately, but she broke up. She told me, she said, "You are not Superman. You can play as Super." See, my mother brought me to reality, and I really appreciate it,
Oh yeah.
because if not, I would have flown out the window.
Well, you think about it. Imagine if your mom said, "Yes, little Edwin, you are Superman," and the kid jumped out the window. You're right. Parents have to live in reality because you're actually hurting your kid. You're doing a great damage to them, disservice. Like that.
Let me tell you, Anne-Marie, Sons of Italy is in the chat. Sons
Oh,
of Italy, press
Brooklyn
the
bound.
link.
Brooklyn
Sons
bound.
of Italy, please press the link. The link is in the chat. That way you can share with Anne-Marie and myself. See, Sons of Italy is from my era,
Yeah, he's a
and
good
he
guy.
lived in Brooklyn and I lived in the Bronx. But we are both certified New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Sons of Italy can tell you how popular, because Sons of Italy is my same age.
Yeah, he's a good. I like him a lot. I have a lot of respect for Sons of Italy. I've been on streams with him before and talked to him.
Yeah,
Real good.
Sons of Italy is from my era. So Sons of Italy always. I know that Sons of Italy also wanted to be Superman.
Well, that was very popular in your era, the superhero stuff. Because my father, he was born in 34. What year were you born, Uncle Edwin?
1955.
Were you?
Yeah, 1955.
Oh, my father was a lot older than you. My father was born in
Right. My
34.
mo- my mother was born in 1928.
All right, so she was around my dad's age. She was only about maybe 6 years older than my father. See, because my father
Right.
used to speak to me as an adult. My father, even since I was 2 years old, 1 years old, he spoke to me like he would like an adult. So I was with him 24 hours a day till he died when I was 10 years old. But I was already like a little adult then because I was constantly around him. He was born in 34. So I learned a lot from my dad. I really did.
And then Marie, my great aunt, which was the first, my first aunt was the first one to arrive, in New York. My aunt was born in 1916.
Wow.
1916.
Wow, the Great World War, World War
Yeah.
One, 1916. Amazing. I wish I could go back and see those times that you guys seen. Like, I really wish I could because I don't
Let me
like
tell you.
nowadays. I do not like this world the way it is nowadays.
Let me tell you, Anne-Marie, everyone that used to arrive, everyone that used to arrive to New York, that they all used to pass through Ellis Island.
Yes, my grandfather did when he was 18 years old. I have the boat he came in on, the passenger line number, and everything.
Yeah, you posted that on Facebook. That
Yes,
was a beautiful posting, Emery.
yes, that was my grandfather's boat. He came on the Giuseppe Verdi, I forget how to pronounce it. And he came here September 7th. Uh, I forget what year, but and my great grandfather came here in the 50s, 1957, at 94 years old to visit my grandfather and them. He brought his little brother who was 84 years old, and they wrote him up on a newspaper in Italy, in Paniforgia, and they wrote him up in the Greater Providence newspaper. And I have that clip in to this day, and that's on my channel also. It's got my grandmother, grandfather, my uncle, my great uncle, all of them in the picture with them in the kitchen.
So, 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 Emery, to be clear, on your father's side is the Italian side, and your mother is the Irish side.
Yes, no, my mother's
Oh,
her side is the Irish side from Derry City, Northern Ireland, Ulster. Uh,
have you ever been to Ireland?
no, I've never left America.
Okay, okay, okay. You should, in the future, because you are still young. In the future, I would advise you, if you can, take a trip to Ireland, and you could also take a trip to Italy.
Well,
That would be great.
Italy would be more reasonable for me because I have so many cousins in Italy that live in the same home that my great grandparents lived in. So many cousins that live in the same small town where I could go there. Ireland, I still have cousins there too that my mother's in contact with. I still have cousins there too, and
And,
yeah.
and Marie, if you can you give a greeting to everyone on the chat?
Oh yeah, Sons of Italy, Karen's there, Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. Let me see who else. Oh, Cantaloupe Jones. Irish cousins aren't friendly typically. Who else? Minnie the Moocho. What's up, brother? Who else? B1. Bella Rose. Who else we got? Heaven Sent. We have American Made. And I think I got everybody there. How's everybody going? And God bless you. He says, you
The
guys think.
link, the link is in the chat. If anyone wants to join us, Sons of Italy, you are very welcome to join us in the. Everyone is welcome. Everyone. If anyone, the link is in the chat. You are all welcome to be on the panel, because I know everyone. Everyone in the chat is good people. Are good people. Anne-Marie,
Yes.
uh, I wanted to share this with you, and I want to send a message to all the young people. It's very important. Okay, I did not finish telling you. I did not finish telling you how my grandson got the job. He
Okay.
got the job. He got the job through the internet. Hold on, Emery. Hold on.
Okay. I don't care. She's home now. She's doing great. Sleepy tonight. Oh, God bless Ladybug, Brooklyn Bounce. I see us, Cantaloupe Jones. He's got a great channel. Make sure you people sub to Cantaloupe. I love that Hot Brothers thing you put up, dude. That was, you know how long, I always bring this up when I see you, but you know how long I was looking for the Hart Brothers documentary on YouTube? American Made, what's up, buddy? There's another good dude right there with some morals. Another good guy with morals. Uh, I was looking for that Hart Brothers thing for the longest time. That's how I found your channel. Looking for the Hart Brothers. They were the first. If everybody know who the Hart Brothers were, they kind of considered maybe America's first serial killers. They were these two. We don't know if they were brothers or cousins, but there were these two brothers and cousins. We'll call them brothers, the Hart Brothers. But Their family were loyalist. Them and their group. They had a crew of like 13 people. It was a little clan called the Harp Gang, and they used to kill patriots and rob patriots and anybody who were loyal to the American cause because they watched their family get hung by rebels, and they went around killing people for years. The Harps. They were viciously feared and dangerous men. Big Harp was huge. He was like this 6 foot something big guy, carried tomahawks, and they had a dangerous. They even had women in their gang who were pretty dangerous too. They did a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, that's how I found you, Ken. Oh, yep, same here,
Okay.
bro.
And Marie.
Yep.
Okay, and Marie. Welcome, Miss Kirby Lady. Welcome, Miss Kirby Lady.
Oh, she's a good person. Crazy purple Kirby lady. Good
Ah,
people.
and Marie. My grandson and Chad family.
Yeah.
My grandson found a job through the internet. That's the way. That's the way the young people now. He sent his resume to the auto part company, and the auto part company called, sent him a message back, and the next day he went to the interview.
That's what
And then,
B1 was talking about.
I'm sorry.
No, that's just what B1 said earlier.
Right.
But,
So, in the case of my grandson, thank God he has a full-time job at an auto part, and he is also a licensed barber.
oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah. So he has in my house. He has like a little barber shop.
That's cool.
Yeah. So let's say he works Monday through Friday. My grandson, he works Monday through Friday from 6 in the morning, because he starts at 6 in the morning, and he works until 4 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And then every day he has like maybe one or maybe two clients that come at 5 o'clock to get a haircut.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
And then on Saturdays, uh, on Saturdays, he's off completely. So on a Saturday, he can give a haircut to maybe from five to seven people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and not because he's my grandson, but he is an excellent barber stylist because he was born for that.
Well, if he's got 6 or 7 clients on a Saturday, that's really good. And he's just going to keep building. When
Right,
people are like, hey, where'd you get that haircut? Well, he gave it to me. Yeah.
right.
He can open up a barber shop maybe if he likes.
But
Yeah.
he has a little barber shop. Uh, he has a little barber shop in in our same residence.
So he
Yeah,
does that. Yeah, all right. Oh, all right. I thought he was cutting it in his room, so he technically has a real barber shop in your house.
right.
Oh, interesting. That's good.
And let me tell you, not because he's my grandson, but he is an excellent barber. Because if he was a crummy guy, I would say it too.
Yeah.
My grandson is a crummy barber, but because I like to be honest, uh, I am not them grandfathers that they think that their sons or grandsons are like. See, because you have to be. If an example, if you want to be a good grandfather, and if you want to be a good father, you have to be honest. You have to know the good things and the bad things about your son and daughter. That way you can help them in this world in reality. But anyway, um, getting back This is very important, Emery, because this what I'm about to what I am about to describe has been lost in the world today. When my grandson went to the interview, I made my grandson go in a suit.
Nice.
I made him go. I bought him because nowadays kids only have sneakers.
Yes.
So I bought him black dress shoes, uh, the real dress shoes, uh, and I bought him a black suit with a white shirt with a tie and everything. So
No.
when my grandson went to the interview, the people that interviewed the people that interviewed him, my grandson said that they were like completely knocked out. Because check this out, the same people that interviewed my grandson told my grandson this: wow, we're really impressed the way you came. Because everyone comes now in this era. They come with dungarees, they come with a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Many go to interviews in flip-flops.
Yes. Yes.
So the world has changed. Look, check this out. I have a friend. I have a friend that has like a small company. It's a company. He has like a little store. It's like a little post office store. Where he's like a surrogate to the real post office.
Okay.
So check this out. He needed uh he needed to have like a girl employee because sometimes he leaves because it's a small store. It's like a packing store that sells boxes and people that want to send packages.
Yeah.
They go and he'll package everything in a box and he'll prepare it for you and there you buy the postage and everything.
Okay. Gotcha.
But he needed like a girl clerk. That way, when he goes out to lunch or he has to buy supplies, the store will maintain open. So
Yeah.
check this out. A young lady sent him a resume. So he read the resume, and the young lady on the resume, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So he gets in contact with the young lady, and he tells the young lady, when you have a chance tomorrow at let's say at 1 o'clock, please come for an interview. Okay. To be clear, Marie and Jeff family, perfect. The resume perfect. Now when she arrives, check this out. When he told me this, I couldn't believe it, but it's true because I went to the store and he has security cameras. So he told me, Edwin, I want you to see this. This is completely crazy. I think the young lady, the young lady was around 25. The young lady goes to the interview, but I think, but what we, she went to the interview dressed like if she was going to the beach.
Wow. Yeah. That's weird.
She went with flip flops, and then she was wearing her bathing suit, and then but what she had on covering her bathing suit was just like a wrap.
Yeah. That's
So my friend gave her the interview with courtesy, but and then my friend told her, "Well, we're gonna interview other people. If 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 we decide we will call you. Well, but thank you for coming.
Yeah, they're not going
But
to call her back.
no, no, no. She qualifies and everything, but the way she went to the interview, it's a bad sign.
Yeah, you're
So,
representing yourself.
uh, so my message tonight to all the young people: when you go to an interview, please please dress properly. You don't have to put on a suit like I make my grandson, but go in a nice dress pants, go in a closed shoes, wear a nice shirt. Um uh, for the young ladies, go. You can wear a pantsuit or go in a dress, but the dress, do not wear a mini skirt or nothing like that. Go dress conservatively. That's what I say. That's what I say to the young people, Emery.
Yeah, well, I like women that dress. I think it's more appealing when a woman dresses conservatively. I like that a lot more. I think it's more pretty. I think they look more sexier, if you ask me, when they dress conservatively.
Emery, what other advice would you give our young people that that are in the job market now?
I would tell people learn a trade. I would say get a trade because like a welder or something like that, because there's always work for that. Some anything like that, a trade. So you always have a job. Let's say Walmart. Well, not Walmart. Let's say you work at a local store that can shut down and you're screwed. But if you got a trade, you always have a job. That's what I
You,
tell them.
you Emery, you are correct. Look, a good trade: electrician,
Yep.
be a plumber,
Yep.
uh, a barber,
Yep.
just like my grandson.
Yeah.
Uh,
He'll always
they
have one.
right. They are women. There are a lot of women that work in a beauty salon doing nails.
Yes.
Let me tell you, there's a big market for that.
Oh, they make good money
And
too. I know a few girls that hairdressers and nail. They put all these different designs on the nails. They make big money. Let me tell you that.
right,
They make good
and
money.
woodworking. Look, I have a neighbor. I have a neighbor that he's a retired. Let's say he'll sell you like the materials and everything, and he'll make a sofa for you.
Oh wow,
Sofa, and he'll make kitchen cabinets and everything.
that's pretty neat. He's
Yeah. See, and also this, and especially like for the young men, and there are also women that are car mechanics.
yeah, yeah,
MRE, being a mechanic nowadays, being that the cars have, uh, being that the cars are computerized, you must go to a mechanic school, a special mechanic school. But let me tell you, a good mechanic has worked 7 days a week, 24/7. Emery.
yeah, yeah. I've heard that saying before.
So Emery, we've been on the air.
Yeah,
We've been on the air for an hour and 39 minutes.
yeah. I'm still looking for my phone.
Would you like to add something else, or would you like to bring another topic up?
I've been looking for my phone for a half hour. I don't know where it is. I lost my phone.
Okay. So Emery, uh, do the closing prayer. No, do your closing statement
Okay.
and do your closing statement and then the prayer, and then we'll do the farewell roll call.
Okay, you got it.
Go ahead, Emery. Go ahead. You are the boss.
All right. I want to thank you for having me on. When I took my dog out for a little bit, came back and noticed you were live. I jumped on. And thanks for having me on, telling these good stories. It was interesting. And bye to the chat. And I'll say a prayer real quick for Dean Dew's mother and Caneshades, and to Debbie, who's Ron's girlfriend, I mean wife. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now at the hour of our death. Amen. And God bless everybody. Thanks for having me on. Share Uncle Edwin's channel, and always hit like. And God bless you, Brooklyn Bounce, and Cantaloupe Jones. I see Ron, Karen. Who else we got? American Made. All the people watching, I appreciate you. We want to get Uncle Edwin to 500 subs and to 1,000 subs. So if everybody shares this, we'll have more people in here. And that'll be a great thing. So, and I appreciate everybody sharing his channel.
And Marie, before you leave,
Yep.
don't forget the Bella Lugosi tuxedo that you have on. You have to return it tomorrow before 12 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, I gotta find my phone. I hope I didn't throw it out in the garbage, man. I just threw the garbage out too. I'm so nervous right now. I hope I
Okay, but
didn't throw it.
do you have,
Yeah. Oh man.
if you have someone with you that can call the number, you can call the number.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I don't. I don't know where I did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off and find it.
Okay. I would advise that you retrace all your retrace everywhere you went. You must find it if God permits.
Yeah.
You will find it.
Well, I'm going to pray to St. Anthony, and I am why I'm looking for it, and I should find it because I'm just going to retrace my steps. I think when I threw it in the garbage, when I threw the garbage out, I must have put it down on the windowsill or something. I don't know. Maybe it's in one of my coat pockets. I'm not sure, but I have to look for it.
But, Marie, but I have faith. I have faith in God and the Holy Mother Virgin Mary. If you retrace everywhere you pass through, you will find it if God permits.
Yeah, well, there's no way someone stole it. It's just that I just left it somewhere. I'll find it. All right, I'm going to leave, Uncle Edwin. God bless you. Thank you for this. I love the Superman story. That was when you tell these stories, I can actually picture it in my head. So I love the stories. Even with the Bronx, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, those are great.
And give thanks to God that my mother closed the windows.
Yes, thank God.
Oh, and Marie, before you leave, the next time I'll tell the story about when we used to sleep on the fire escape on the summer.
Yes, please. That would be awesome. I love these stories that you tell. Like I can picture it like in a movie, man, like in my head. It's just great. And God bless you, Uncle Edwin. I love you. You're the best. And everybody share this. Get him to 500.
Well, God bless you, Anne-Marie. And the most important thing tonight is that you find the cellular.
Yes, I'm going on my hunt right now. That's right. I'm praying to St. Anthony while I do it. All right, bye, Uncle Edwin. And bye, chat.
Okay.
God bless you all.
Te echo la bendición en el nombre de Dios. Mi sobrino. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming, and I really appreciate everyone. Thank you for coming. And the next time, everyone is invited on the panel. I want everyone to express themselves because your opinions are important. And we, and me, and Marie, everyone, we can learn. We can learn from each other. So Ron Gross, the next time, I want to see you on the panel. Brooklyn Bounce, I want to see you on the panel. Cantaloupe, you have been on the panel, but you can come back again. Jason, French Bulldog lovers, welcome. Welcome, French Bulldog lovers. Welcome. Okay. Ron Rose, American Made. Thank you for coming, and God bless your family always. Bella Rose, thank you for coming, and God bless Isaiah. A big hug for Isaiah. Okay. Sons of Italy, thank you for coming. God bless you always. For a big hug for Sons of Italy, Miss Karen. God bless you always, and thank you for coming. Okay. Miss Heaven, thank you for coming, and God bless you always. Minnie the Moocher, thank you for coming, and God bless you always. And Miss Purple Kirby Lady, thank you. I don't want to miss anyone. Okay. Okay. I think I got everyone. I think I got everyone. Well, everyone, God bless. Have a great Tuesday. Be safe, everyone. Be safe. And always remember, YouTube, use it for use YouTube for positive things. Do not misuse YouTube. It is a mortal sin. So God bless everyone. God bless everyone, and thank you for coming. And I'll be back tomorrow at the same time here at the Vampire Network, the Vampire Prime Time. Just some humor. Okay, everyone. Good night.